Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all our live viewers. Today is the Friday, and we are right here on the sixth episode of Immeri Spotlight. And yes, we are live on Immeri Spotlight. Okay, so did you hear that? And today we are very happy that we are joined, okay, by three of our top achievers in Immeri business.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. My name is Glory Kukang. I'm one of the Immeri achievers, and I'm talking right away from Port Harcourt.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our spotlight this Friday. This is Prince Cudjoe from Ghana, a director with Immeri, and I salute all of you.
Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are connecting with us from. I'm Miss Prisca Ozoemena. My business partners call me the Princess of MLM, and I'm an Immeri manager. So stay with us and enjoy the spotlight section. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. Welcome to the episode 6 of Immeri Spotlight, where seamless, limitless, and straightforward conversations will be, of course, answered by our Immeri top leaders, okay, the shining stars of Immeri. So we are joined once again, okay, by Prisca Ozoemena, our manager from Immeri, Nigeria, Mr. Prince Eric Cudjoe, okay, our director from Immeri, Ghana, and Kukang of Africa. Today is Friday, and we are so happy that we are joined once again, okay, by our Immeri family, okay, all over and all across the globe, okay, from Ghana, Nigeria, Egypt, and Philippines. And also, don't forget to please like and subscribe, okay, www.youtube.com/Immeri Global, okay, and www.youtube.com/Immer Okay, I know all of you are busy, and I definitely you all are okay focusing on with your respective activities, especially now that we are in this situation, in the current situation where everybody is restricted to move. Okay, so our industry basically, of course, requires us to be meeting people almost every day. So my first question for all of you is, what was your first thought, okay, of joining Immeri business? Was there any apprehension at first? So let's start with Prisca.
Of course, I would say there were apprehensions slightly, because at the point where I saw Immeri, at the point where the opportunity came to me, it was that point in my life where I had gradually wanted to look away from network marketing, right? I'd seen a couple of businesses, proposals, before I saw Immeri, but I just didn't want anything. I actually was in the UK when I saw this opportunity. You know, I was in between making decisions whether I was going to even come back to Nigeria or just do something with myself there. So you see, I didn't think I was going to do network marketing, not that fast. But when I got that text message, it was actually a WhatsApp message from my sponsor, Madam Juliet Amawe. I looked at it and she was like, Prisca, just can I just show you a business opportunity? She's someone I respect so much. So I wouldn't say no to her, even if I didn't want to do it. But I was like, let me just look at it. I said, okay, show me, let me see it. I didn't think I was going to do it, but I wanted to respect her, you see. So I got into the WhatsApp group, and Mr. Daniel Shekme did the presentation on the WhatsApp group. And the only thing that caught my attention or attracted me was the comp plan, not even the product, because I wasn't interested in the product at the time, I must be very honest, you see. But when he said, I think he made a statement, right, and said with just one qualification, you can maximize the comp plan. that caught my attention. I wanted to know what that meant because sincerely, one of the reasons why I was looking away from network marketing was the last company I was with had a lot of issue. I couldn't even see myself bringing in people into another company, all right? So I just wanted to move on from there. But when he said we just won, I was like, okay, maybe this is different from the rest, you see. So listened to the voice notes again, went through the comp plan, and I decided at that very point that this was something to look out for. Immediately, I had to book my flights back to Nigeria. Came straight to the office. 2 days after I landed, I came straight to the office, went upstairs. I think that was on the 10th of May. I saw the presentation. Mr. Patrick Greatwell did the presentation, and immediately as I was entering that office, the ambience, the environment blew me away. I just felt this was home because I that was missing in the previous company I was building with, you see. So when I came, I was like, beyond the money I was going to make here, this actually feels like home. That was it for me. Now it went beyond the comp plan, the product, the money. I felt at home. I felt relaxed. The environment turned me on at that point. So I was like, I think this is it. I think there is something here that I have to look out for. I think this will be it for me. Right there, after I saw the compensation plan, I just knew that this was it for me. I knew I was in for something big again. I just went downstairs.
Until you come to the office, that's the time, okay, that you said to yourself that this is it. I will be in for this.
When I came I didn't go back home. In fact, like it was my sponsor didn't even know I was coming to the office because I didn't tell her. But when immediately I came to the office and I decided, I gave her a call straight away. I said, I'm in the office, I'm here, and I think I'm signing up. She was like, hold on, I'm coming. And then she met me up there. So that was it for me.
So that is really, of course, correct. That even before she heard, okay, the presentation, even before she sat down, okay, in the presentation, she was fully convinced, okay, that Immeri is really home, and that is true. Okay, we are home with Immeri. Okay, everything we do here, we are actually doing it, okay, to make everyone feel they are home with their family. Okay, and that's the spirit that we want you all to live on. Okay, as leaders of this business, okay, of this industry. I'm not just referring to Immeri, I'm referring to the whole industry, okay, of direct selling, okay, because your career, okay, is really, of course, the most respected, okay, career in the world, because you are not only building yourself to become successful, but you are also building, okay, a community of successful people, okay, equally sharing your potentials, okay, and the opportunities that you are going to be making, okay, and that you are making almost every day, okay, in the business. So it's everyone has their own share of the story, and that was Prisca's share of her story. So this time, let's hear from Mr. Prince. What was your first thought, okay, upon joining Immeri business, and was there any apprehension at first?
Awesome, Mr. Aris. That's true. Of course, there is always something to draw our attention, and then that's the apprehension part of it. Indeed, I have been in the industry for over 50 years. I was actually personally also drifting away from the network marketing system. I was going to enter into a business, car dealership business, and having a different focus in life. And so when I saw my brother, Daniel Sekwe, Reverend, posted something on Immeri, on Virgin, and he kept posting. I said, this guy has gotten something good. If not, he wouldn't be posting like this. Okay, so I arranged on the and then came to the office. That was in October 2018. And in fact, when I came to the office, like my friend Prisca said, the ambience, the presence, the staff, the building, the office location. I mean, everything about Immeri was something new. Okay, so it was much welcoming. So, but for me, what actually convinced me was when I saw the board system of payment. That was one thing that really got me striked, okay, stroking into the whole system. I have built businesses over the past years, and what happens is that we bring in people who, for one or two reasons, are not able to build it the way some of us were building, and they were not earning. But when I saw the Immeri opportunity, I saw that this very thing can make anybody who really want to make money in the industry make billions. Okay, so when I saw the board and then the whatever was on the board in terms of the payment, in terms of the ease of payment, in terms of the ability for anybody who really want to make money to make it here, and then see myself, okay, having been working around this industry for all these years and moving from company to company, and I saw the plan. I said, this is where I have to be. This is what I've been looking for in the past 15 years of my network marketing experience, and that actually got me involved. Okay, so the board was what attracted me into the business. So when I meet people and I want them to see the plan, I make sure they actually understand what Immeri has on offer, because the board is seriously crazy. I mean, the payments that we get on the board and then what we got to do to really make this kind of money are not like what we've been doing in other companies. Okay, so this is the company that has actually, I've seen the ease, okay, the flexibility for us to make huge income. And that actually attracted me. So when I came to the office that first day, indeed, like other people might also have it, I was like, what can I do? Where can I get this money quickly? Okay, so I saw people registering the business that very day, and people were moving about, and everybody was serious. I said, look, I have to get the system right now. So I started calling people to get that kind of money. I get 3,000, almost 4,000 Ghana cedi. And so the next day I got the money and I rushed the office quickly to get the system before anything else happens. Okay, so that was what actually compared me to be part of Immeri. Okay, so that is it, and we are good to go with it.
Was there any apprehension at first, okay, when you first invited, okay, to come and see the presentation?
Yeah, like I mentioned, I was actually not I was actually not going to really look into the industry. I mean, any business in the industry again, and but like I said earlier, when I came to see the plan, okay, I was convinced. Okay, I was totally convinced. But the truth was that I wasn't going to really look at it in the first place. Okay, but the plan actually got me intrigued. Okay, so that was it about that.
Was there any pressure, okay, from your sponsor who invited you? Was he really serious on you? I mean, following up on you to come to the office, okay, and see this training, this compensation plan, this product that we have?
Yeah, interestingly, because I saw him posting the whole thing on Facebook, and that's I actually called him. That was the truth. I called him and told him, look, if you have seen something new and then you don't talk to me about it, somebody else is gonna talk to me. Okay, like matter of fact, he did that. He didn't call me on a purpose. He didn't call me because he thought I wouldn't even mind him. I never minded him on other calls. Okay, he called me for other things. I never gave him a chance.
Yeah.
Okay, so this time around, he didn't call me. But when I saw that he was serious about what he was doing, I decided to call him to see what was new in the system and what we can do about it. Okay.
So, Mr. Prince, okay, this leads me, okay, to the second question, okay, which is, how do you actually find the first 3 months of you doing the Immeri business? How was, okay, the first 3 months of doing the Immeri business?
That's awesome. That's awesome. Actually, Immeri has been a motivation, okay? I was motivated by what Immeri had on offer at the time. So when I got involved, indeed, within in less than 2 weeks, I got 3 people to get on board. In less than 2 weeks, I got 3 people to get on board, and in fact, my wife was the first person I registered. I registered on a Tuesday and the Wednesday. She also got involved. Okay, so within that same week, I got that same week to the next week, I got 2 more people to join me, and that made me an elite associate by having 3 people under me. And from there, when my board got filled up, I became an executive. And of course, we actually produced our first manager in Ghana in 5 weeks. Okay, so within that 5 weeks period, I worked hard on that board, on the executive board. So when I got on the board as executive, quickly within that time, by the time we got the first manager, I became the next elite executive. So the first 3 months of this business was amazing. It was seriously awesome. That opened my vision more, and then I got to do more. Okay, I really enjoyed my first 3 months in the business, and I keep enjoying.
Wow, and more to come. Okay, for
More to
you,
come.
there is a brighter road. Okay, ahead of you. Okay, in Immeri, and that is because of your commitment in the business. So let's move to Prisca. Okay, can you please share to us? Okay, how was your first 3 months of doing the Immeri business?
Wow, thank you very much, Mr. Iris. I would say my first 3 months in Immeri was quite amazing and at the same time a bit challenging. And I'll explain, like when I came in, all right, I knew for me, I was convinced already. I knew for me that I was going to go for this and I was going to go all out, right? And then the same day I came in, because I came in on the classic package actually, not because I couldn't afford the agency package, but to me, what network marketing was for me was starting small. I was of the opinion that it's okay to start small and go big, all right? So if I was seeing the opportunity of starting small and still going big on the same level with those that step from there, I felt I could take it because my goal was also to reach out to those, not just to those who can afford it, but to those who cannot afford, who do not have, because the essence of network marketing is to grow people, help people, right? So I knew that a lot of people might be challenged with starting with the associate on the associate board. So I had to give them the opportunity. I was like, okay, let's start from here and all grow, right? I was going to use myself as an example. I started here. It's okay. We can all grow from here. So for me, I went all out. The same day I registered, that same day, I made sure, in fact, I gave my sponsor a run, right? I made sure I became the elite of my board before I left the office because I made sure I understood everything about business, right? So it was as if I was on a race, you know, and I was being timed, right? So that very moment, I became an elite on the same day, same 10th of May. And then in about 10 days, I had left, in about 10 days, I closed the associate board, right? I kept bringing in people to see the plan to the office. A lot of people would look at me and wonder where, because when I'm coming into the office for a presentation, I will come in with a troop of people behind me. And then people will be wondering, right? So it took me about 10 days to leave the classic board to the agency board, where it took me another 10 days, you know, to elite my agency board, my associate board immediately. And then it took me about 20 days again to get to the executive board. So I would say in my first 3 months of Immeri, in the first 3 months, which is, because it took me 20 days on the associate board, and then I got to the executive board, and then another 30 days to elite the executive board. So I would proudly say in the first 3 months, I was already an elite executive. And then when I say it was quite challenging, was it very, very smooth? No, it wasn't smooth, because I realized that not all of the people that I brought in at the time wanted to run as fast as I was running, okay? Not everybody was on the same pace with me. Some people fell along the roadside. I had to look back and try to understand what their challenges were. Then it dawned on me that but just much more than achieving the ranks and going higher, the people that I was bringing in, that the intention was to help, were quite challenged. So that slowed me down a little because I had to relearn, go back to the drawing board. I did a lot of unlearning and relearning, and then I started to build these people, you know, encourage them, be more close to them, allow them see me for some time. Like I wasn't running too fast. I needed to hold them by the hand. And I wasn't too happy because it was slowing me down. You know, I was going to get to the top against all odds. I knew what I was aiming at. But because of these people, I wasn't going to be happy that I was winning without them winning. So I had to slow down. And I would say the first 3 months was like that for me. Awesome and a bit challenging. But the most important thing was that I won through the first 3 months.
Wow. Wow, you must be very competitive, okay? Because you really made it, okay, in the race. But for the information of everyone, okay, Immeri business is not actually a competition, okay, of who will make it. Because whether you like it or not, because of the collaborative compensation plan of our business, okay, of our company, everybody who contributes, okay, into the system actually helps the rest, okay, to move. So whether you like it or not, you are going to move, okay, in the business. And the effort that everybody is actually putting in will definitely cause your success. And that makes everybody very relevant, okay, in this lifetime, okay, in this business. So the next person is one of the relevant also a leader in Immeri, Nigeria right now, okay. I call her Kukang of Africa, just like what most of her business partners, okay, address her. So, Madam Kukang, can you please share with us, okay, how was the first 3 months of doing the Immeri business?
It's Aris and everybody there. The first 3 months in my Immeri business was so wonderful. It's like a dream to me, the way I'm flying in Immeri. I was like, what is it? Because let me go back to the first time I heard about Immeri. I was somewhere doing something very important when I got a call from Abuja. Pesha Madleon called me through a friend, Zimama. So as they were telling me about Immeri, I was like, wow, the name Immeri looks like something that will take me far. I don't want to know about the business, but the name attracted me. Madeleine did not even know much about Immeri then, but the little she told me, I was convinced. I did not even I don't know anything about Immeri. I just rushed straight to the bank and paid my money. I called her in less than 30 minutes. I've paid my money. I called her. I said, Lioness, I've paid my money. She said, wow, even before your upline? I said, yes. The name attracted me, and I know I'm going to make something out of Immeri because I've done so many network marketing before. No one is productive. Absolutely no one. The effort, the people I introduced to some networking, in short, they called me Mama Budoza. I used to bring, like, in each networking, the list I bring is about 3,000 people in less than 1 month. I'm just favored with that. So when I heard about Immeri, I told them that no, this one has come to consult me. I'm going to make anything I'm looking for in network marketing in Immeri. After payment, she registered me. I don't even know about it. So at a point, that was on the 7th of May. On the 18th, I was just telling some people that this is the deep business. I don't even know what to say. Then on 18th of May, Mr. Harris and the Queen Kumuda came to Port Harcourt. I have to rush to go and meet them. I sat down, Mr. Harris and Queen, they were explaining everything about Immeri. I was like, I couldn't even wait for them to finish. There and there, I stood up and started calling people that come. The main people that owns Immeri are here in Port Harcourt. My friends came. As they came, they said, wow, is that what you're telling us? I said, in short, this one has come to clean our tears. They say, how does it work? I say, cool down. Mr. Harris have to explain to them, and they key in. about 2 people key in instantly. After I saw them on the 18th, on the 19th, I became elite on my board. Then I now told them that give me 1 month, I will leave. In short, I wanted to get to manager board in 1 month time. So I now said, okay, I moved to the next stage. When they left, Lioness came in less than 2 months in Immeri business. Lioness came. I now told her that this is the main time for me to know anything. If there's any hidden thing in Immeri, tell me. Even if it's a scam, I will join you, let's scam it. She started laughing. She said, no, Immeri cannot be a scam, that this is how it is. I said, okay, this is what I want to hear from you. I need nothing but the truth, and that is why I am going into the truth in Immeri, and Immeri is reality. Immeri has wiped away my tears in less than 3 months. In short, before Immeri came, I've exhausted myself financially in other network marketing. Okay, so I was telling Lioness that this is the real network marketing that I'm looking for a very long time. 2 months in my Immeri business, I've become elite executive. The day I become elite executive, I was in Eket with my very strong downline called Odo. We joined the executive table and I become elite executive. And I told them, I made a video call. I told them that in less than 1 month, I'm moving to manager board. They were like, wow. I say, yes, I'm going to comb the whole of South. I was going to Uyo, Eket to meet my friends. They were, in short, they embraced Immeri with all their heart, wholeheartedly. They love Immeri. Then we pushed Immeri to the extent of taking us to government house. As we entered government house, they said that they also, we should not mind that they are in government, that they are government officials, that they equally do networking. I should explain to them about Immeri. I did Immeri presentation in government house, 6 commissioners registered instantly. And they came with almost all their training. That is what, one of them, the deputy speaker of Akwa Ibom State, have to book flight for me to Lagos. I went to Lagos, I did 47 agencies that night. I told Mr. Harris, you're not going. I have to finish this registration. The next day I came back, I did 20-something agency. Altogether, almost 70 agency. That shoot my downline cost was 1, 2, 3. Order, we all moved to manager in less than 3 months. And if not for this coronavirus pandemic, by now we would have left the manager board. Immeri has come to wipe away our tears. Financially, I can boldly say that since I joined Immeri, I don't want to use the word I'm richer than my friends, but I want to use the word because people come to me and say, what is that secret? What is the thing you're doing that you're making money like this? I said, it's Immeri. Without them knowing about it, because they have seen the way I am doing in Immeri, they are the one coming to meet me that they want to register Immeri. Immeri is something that even if you're sleeping, it has not even started. I wish we launch Immeri officially, openly. They would have seen that the sky will be our limit. Immeri has not even started. People are going home smiling, happy. Some of us are dancing. Even inside the pandemic, we are still making it. Immeri is something to be done. We all need to do it.
Thank you, Madam Kukang, okay, of Africa. Thank you for sharing with us, okay, the most interesting facts, okay, that you had experienced over the first 3 months, okay, of doing the Immeri business. But can all of you still recall when was the date you were actually registered in the system? Madam Kukang, when was the date, okay, you were
on
registered?
7th of May, 2019. 7th of May, 2019.
All right. How about Mr. Prince? What was the date, okay, when you were registered in Immeri?
Yeah, I actually came to see the opportunity on the 8th October, and then on the 9th of October, I was officially registered.
Wow. Yeah. So it's almost a year. Okay.
Sorry,
it's more than a year already.
Yeah, that was on the 9th of October 2018.
All right. How about Prisca? Can you still
Okay, I
recall,
was
okay, the date of when you were actually registered?
that was on the 10th of May 2019. 10th of May precisely.
Wow. All right. So this leads me, okay, to my next question. Everyone, was your expectation, okay, meet? Can you share to us what didn't work and what did work out? Let's start with Mr. Prince, our director from Ghana. Was your expectation has been meet? What worked out and what did not work out?
Awesome, awesome. That's good. Actually, my expectations have been met. Okay. In actual fact, I have been doing. I have done many networks in the past, and what I have seen in Immeri is like I have never had any better growth in terms of the time space. Okay. Most of the other business that I have done before, it takes me over a year, okay, to 2 years to start making or to start seeing some substantial improvement in my finances and other ways. But with Immeri, I always tell people it's the fastest and the easiest thing I have built in all my 15 years plus of doing network marketing businesses. So actually, my expectations have been met, and I can say that they've been overmet because though I was expecting to be at the top within a good time, I never had it figured out like was it going to be that fast, and but I knew it would be. So the expectations have been met. As of now, I can tell you that we are actually working it out and it's doing very well. Even in this season where we have COVID-19 that is affecting every business, our business is still moving with fire. Okay, and so expectations have been met. I have actually also helped other people, not just me. One thing that I appreciate and I love so much is when I get people into the business and they also come and do well. So that is what brings the joy out of me. I get happy for that. There was this friend of mine who is one of my powerful partners, Mr. Habada Cornelius. Actually, when I spoke to him in October in 2018, he was not actually looking at it. But after 3 months, when we were doing our first launch, our actual launch in Ghana, he came to see the opportunity and he was convinced totally. And so, as of today, he's an elite manager. And to be frank with you, he's always happy because at the end of the day, I never give up on him. And I'm also happy because what I expected him to achieve, he's achieving that. Okay. So helping other people to really make it is fulfilling my expectations in the business.
Yes, my expectation, I would say my 1 year in Immeri has been awesome. My expectations have been met greatly because my focus, when I came into the business, my target was the younger ones, the youth, all right? I had my eyes on the youth and my heart for the youth. I wanted to help them renew their mind, all right, and redirect them, all right. I wanted to help them because most of the people, 80% of the people in my team are youth, all right. I have teenagers in my team who are doing very great, all right, and that makes me happy. Looking back to my 1 year, I feel fulfilled because these people they are building their businesses without me. All they get from me is the support, the moral support, the leadership support. I am actually happy that I'm being able to guide people to the right path, all right? Some of them are in school, they're still in school, but trust me, they are building, they have seen that there is actually a bigger life outside of the school, right? Which makes me so, so happy. I might not have been where I want to be in 1 year, but trust me, I'm not where I used to be in the last 1 year. So for me, I would say My expectation has been met, and then the team I'm building, the young ones, I am happy when I look back at them, because not any one of them would actually share a success story without my name in it, and that makes me happy. All right. Now, what works and what doesn't work? Now, making your team go pro, I discovered was what worked. Like I said, along the line, I had to do a lot of relearning and unlearning. So I realized that helping your team to grow really, really works. You know, so I would plug them in with J-Mama. We have great leaders in the industry. I'll plug them in with them and then get them motivated, get them plugged into training, several trainings, because it's not enough to just have beauty members, but I have also learned that growing them and making them become leaders and independent actually makes the work easier. All right, you'll be having a team of independent people who are already leaders and also raising leaders. So that works for me, and I also actually realized that collaboration works. All right, collaboration beats competition any day, anytime. I help them to realize that they are not in competition with anybody. All right, the fact that someone else is winning does not mean that you are not winning. All right, just take it slow, because the only person you are in competition with is actually your old self. All right, so I try to give them all of this training. I try to let them see the longevity in the business. That's even where I start from, because actually the road to success is not a straight line. All right, it will come with its own challenges, but when someone knows the goal, the focus, and has the longevity mindset in the business, it actually helps them pull through every of those challenges. So what works for me is helping them see the longevity right from the beginning and from the onset. All right, they see the longevity, because for me, I have come here to retire. I have told myself that Immeri is my retirement plan. Okay, so it is not how fast but the most important thing is to get to the finish line, and we are all getting to the finish line, right? Diamond is the goal. So we're going there gradually. Every one of us, we are building, we are helping the young ones see the vision, and I am so excited because they are all winning and they are excited about the Immeri plan.
You are actually right. Okay, sometimes slow is fast. It does not actually, of course, mean, okay, that because you are not moving fast, okay, you are not doing the business, or you are slow in doing the business. You are just moving, okay, along with the speed, okay, of the people that you are with, okay. And the most important thing is the shared inspiration in terms of leadership, okay, is what will really take you on, because of the co-equal opportunity, okay, that we want everybody to experience. And let's congratulate Prisca as well, okay, for bringing in new breed, okay, of networkers, okay, of leaders in the business. You deserve a big round of applause, okay, for that, okay, for bringing the new breed, fresh, okay, yes, fresh industry leaders, okay, who will turn out after 10 years, okay, to be the next Prince Cudjoe, okay, of the industry, to be the next Kukang of Africa of this industry, okay, to be the next John Mokoro, okay, Daniel Sekte, and of course our top leaders, okay, that everyone is really looking up to. So
Actually, my expectation in Immeri, I met it. I made my expectation by financially freedom. I have at least so many things I want to do now. I do it out of my own pocket. I don't bother my husband. I attend to so many other problems that I myself have. You understand? Then my expectation again is those people that I'm bringing into Immeri, most of them are people that are about to retire in where they are working. And just like when I want to give example, I give example of E.E. Odo. She works with Ozoemena and she's about to retire. So she is calling Immeri her retirement point. Like those commissioners, they are not going to stay there for long. They know that when it comes to politics, they have a stage to be on the seat. So everybody is taking this Immeri as their retirement point. And those that have the mind to empower people. They empower their villagers, those that are graduate that don't have job. They call them, they register them, and today I want to believe that my strong team are in Akwa Ibom State, because almost I have somebody that what I'm expecting, at least I got it from her. She rented the place for Immeri. I coach some people about Immeri presentation, both the conversation plan and the product. They do it there every week, once in a week. They do seminar there for the people, for them to know what they are doing. And my expectation again is to make sure that even those that are working, when they leave their place of work, they will not just go and stay in their house waiting for pension that is not being paid. So they will use this Immeri as their pension. They will use it to solve most of their problems. So I want to believe that I've used Immeri to empower so many people, which today they are thanking Immeri company and they are equally thanking me for showing them Immeri. Immeri has really put a life of simple financial sustainability in our lives.
Well, roughly, like how many people have you brought in already in the business as at today?
Wow, that is interesting. If people are brought to Immeri business, my work can tell. Where I am today can tell how many people I've brought in Immeri business. I've brought nothing less than, in short, for you to produce, I have more than 10 elite executives. I have 3 managers that are my direct downlines. I cannot even count the elite associates.
Wow,
You
countless.
understand? I am countless. My elite associates are uncountless. That is my generation, my team
Wow.
in Immeri. Yes.
So
My classic.
that means okay, if these people will be moving okay along with you on the manager's board, you will be able to maximize the Immeri compensation plan. Is that so?
Yes. Yes. Anyway.
Mr. Prince, are you hearing that? Are you hearing that?
Yes.
17 elite executives, okay? 17, 3 managers, and countless associates under her team. So that's why, okay, that made you Kukang of Africa.
Yes, that is
it. All right, so let's head on to our fifth question. How do you foresee your future in Immeri? Okay, what is the highest rank that you want to achieve this year? All right. So again, the last question is, how do you foresee your future in Immeri? Okay, 5 years from now. Okay, not even 5 years, because most of you are making it even in 1 year, in 2 years. Okay, in less than, of course, 3 years. Okay, which is the dream plan. Okay, of most of the companies. But in Immeri, we are making it even ahead. Okay, earlier on. Okay, than expected as always. Okay, because we are always unique. Okay, we are making this industry easier for people to, of course, realize their success. That is why we are seamless and we are always limitless, so to speak. So,
thank you very much, Mr. Arif. I want to believe that before the end of this 2020, I'm going to rank to Sapphire Ambassador. If not for this pandemic, I would have gone more than that. But I'm very sure that before the end of 2020, I'm going to become a Sapphire Ambassador. Then, before the end of 2021, I'm going to collect that house in Malaysia. The Diamond Ambassador is my target. By 2021 December, I will spend my Christmas in Malaysia, in the house in Malaysia. Yes. So, and I believe that as I'm coming, that is how my downlines are coming, because I don't leave them behind. If you check all my board, I don't go with less than 3 of my downlines following me, bomber to bomber. Yes, so that's our target. That's our target. We want to be Diamond Ambassador before the 2021 December.
How about our director from Ghana? How do you see your future in Immeri, and what is the highest rank? Okay, aside from you being a director already, what is the highest rank that you would want to achieve? Okay, this year in the business.
Okay.
All right, that's awesome. Yeah, so that's a very interesting question and a very nice one because we all aspire to the highest positions in the business. We we are currently working on various levels to make sure the our business partners, in terms of our I mean generations, okay, are really getting to the top. That's my focus now. How I can I'm trying to work out with some of the leaders in the team so that they can rank to director. At least I'm looking at producing at least three one-star directors before the close of the year, at least. Okay, and for me, before the close of the year, I expect myself as a three-star. That's what I'm looking at. Seriously speaking, once we get the one stars and they also become the two stars, of course, three star is just looking at us. And to be precise, I have my plan. I don't just want to do it alone, of course, yes. And by 2022, I have to be a diamond ambassador. Is the next 2 years. But that's 2022. I should be a diamond ambassador. And but the truth is that we have people who have the vision. They are seeing what Immeri is offering them. And for me, I want to live that life. I'm actually living the life of Immeri now. I'm not looking at, okay, I want to be a diamond in 2 years to come. So I'm actually living the diamond life now. That's the way I'm looking at it. So I see myself a diamond. I don't see myself any other but a diamond. Okay, so let's look at it that way and let's make it happen because it must happen.
Yeah, thank you
Yes.
very much, Mr. Prince, okay, for sharing with us your goals, okay, your dreams. It is very beautiful, okay, that every day we wake up with something that we will always look forward. And that is, of course, a dream, not just for ourselves, but for everybody, okay, surrounding us, our business partners, our family, our relatives, okay, everybody, okay, a friend or whoever, okay, who wants to actually join you, okay, in this uh, uh, road to success, okay, journey.
And like I mentioned earlier, when I saw Immeri, I said Immeri is the company I have been looking for. I mean, this type of the plan, what I have now, is something I've been looking for all these 15 years that I've never had. So when I'm a partner with him, when I'm a partner of a company, I try to be loyal to the company and to the team because I'm leading the team somewhere. Okay, so for me, I'm a loyal type, and I want to get to diamond. After all, when I get to diamond, what else do I need? Okay, so
Yeah,
Immeri is my home. Immeri,
we would
I'm actually tired of any other thing. I'm just here.
we would love to see you 10 years, okay, from now in
You usually
Immeri.
see me. We are here
Yes.
with you. Okay,
Yes,
I
and
have no other place to go. This is where I'll
you
be.
have to invite me, okay, in one of your housewarming in Malaysia or your
You will come.
housewarming in Ghana.
Yes, you will be. You will be.
Thank you, Mr. Prince. So
Awesome.
let's
Awesome.
head on to Prisca. Okay, what is your thought? Okay, what is the future? Okay, that you will have in Immeri, and what is the highest rank that you would want to achieve this year in the business?
Thank you very much, Mr. Aries, again. Mr. Aries, the goal is diamond, all right? We all have our eyes on diamond. That's where we're heading. But beyond the diamond, beyond me going diamond, I have a vision. I am going to produce the youngest diamond in Immeri Global. Now, that's the goal, and that will be it for me, all right? I have teenagers, very young people. I'm not talking about people whom their parents are helping them build the businesses, who are enjoying the leverage of their parents. No, I am talking about young ones who are doing these things by themselves, following simple guidance and mentorship. I'm going to produce the youngest diamond, and then we'll come back to this recording on this day, and everyone will be like, Prisca said it. That's the plan for me. I will produce the youngest diamond, not in Immeri Africa, but in Immeri Global. I'm going to go and search for the youngest person. I'm looking out for the records, what the younger people are doing. That's what I'm interested in. I will not just be diamond. I am producing diamond. And then this year for me, I would be fulfilled when if I can produce at least 3 teenagers that would be managers in Immeri. I'll be so glad and I'll be happy because I know their lives would have been catapulted to the next level. That's the plan for me. By the end of this year, of course, I want to go 1 star by the end of this year. It has nothing to do with my business, actually. I was able to attract one young, teenager, and it changed the whole game for me because the truth of the matter is a lot of people and did not even know what went down. This guy did not come in and just catch fire. What happened was he's been in the business for like 2 months, but I was trying to find a way to drive the passion into him, to make him see the bigger picture. Most times, a lot of times, it would take me to call him, follow him up. I tried to set a meeting with him, and he wouldn't just give me audience. That's the truth. For 2 months, he was registered. Of course, he was registered, but I wasn't after the registration. I'm not that type of leader that wants you to sign up and forget about you. And I'm looking for the next person to sign up. I wanted him to catch the vision, So I would call him to come to the office, and he gave me audience just 1 day. The day he gave me audience, believe me, I was thinking to myself, I said, how do I drive this into this guy? I said, is it because I'm a lady? He's not so comfortable talking to me. He doesn't even want to give me audience. And trust me, I thought about connecting him with a guy, a male. When you're talking about beauty, I wanted to remove myself from the picture and have him talk to a guy, And I called Mr. Shego King. I was like, are you going to be in the office? I'm bringing someone. I want you to help me talk to him, because he's someone that I actually respect so much in Immeri. And I see the fire, I see the passion, I see his drive, and I see how passionate he is when he's doing his training. And then I knew he could connect with these people with that same passion, and just maybe they will catch that same fire. And that was it for me. He accepted, He came to the office, we went to the lounge, he spoke to the guy, and the game changed.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing your story, and your passion in the business. Okay, so the excitement is really, really up, everyone. So once again, please stay tuned for more exciting things, that you will hear from this 3 leaders, in the business. And please, follow and like us, on our social media handles. So we are showing you below, the social media handles, our YouTube channel, our Facebook channels, that you should follow on. So keep it right here on Immeri Spotlight. Thank you very much, Please, we want you to share your reaction, in this live stream, It's very important that you don't forget to, of course, leave any message in the comment box. Let's continue with our conversation. So everyone, you're still watching Immeri Spotlight episode 6. And for those of you who have just joined us, we welcome you all to this conversation. We are joined by, of course, 4 of our top achievers in the business. Ms. Prisca Ozoemena, from Lagos, Nigeria. Mr. Prince, Eric Cudjoe from Immeri, Ghana, our director, from Immeri, Ghana, and Kukang of Africa. I will always call her Kukang of Africa from Port Harcourt. So once again, please like and subscribe, to our official YouTube channel, at Immeri Global, and of course, don't forget to subscribe also at www.youtube.com/Immerpreneur, and please follow us on our official social media pages. So please drop your comments, right now, and please join us in this conversation by sharing to us, your reactions. Please share a like reaction if you like this conversation that we are actually sharing with you right now. And also you can do a watch party, or you can share this conversation on your personal Facebook profile page. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much to our three special guests, okay, who are joining us. Thank you very much. And the last question is, okay, that I want you to take on is this. If you are to caption, okay, your life in Immeri right now, okay, if you are to caption your life right now, what would be the best caption to describe, okay, yourself? We will start with our director from Ghana.
Wow, wow. That's quite an amazing question. And yeah, my life right now, um, I'm actually, like I mentioned earlier, I'm actually living the diamond lifestyle. Okay, I'm actually living that diamond lifestyle that I have always looked for, and I can tell you for a fact that um, when we were actually having a 1 year anniversary just last January, um, Immeri has actually rewarded me bountifully, seriously, with I think cumulatively I made over $120,000, and on top of that I had a brand new CRV which I drive now, and I know there is more to come. In fact, that is not just me. We had other leaders who made quite some good monies. Okay, over $100,000 and other ones. Okay, so for me, my life is a life of vision. It's a life that I want to impact other people. Yesterday, I think 2 days ago, we produced one executive from Southern Africa, and this lady was so happy that joining Immeri in the time of COVID season, where people were locked down, she had moved her business to an executive position, and she was happy because I was part of that story. I was part of that achievement. Okay, I was mentioned as a motivator, as a helper. So that is how I love to live my life, to see how I can impact others in their journey, okay, to their freedom. So currently we are living the Immeri Diamond lifestyle. I want to do that. I want everybody to join us to do that. So you're always
Wow,
welcome
congratulations.
on board. Okay, thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. Diamond. Prince Eric Cudjoe. All right. So this time, okay, let's also hear from Prisca. Okay. So if you are to caption your life right now in Immeri, okay, what would the best caption, okay, to describe your life?
I were to caption my life right now, that would be go for what you believe in and put in all the effort, put in your best against all odds. That would be the best caption for me because that's exactly my life right now in Immeri. That's what happened. I was in the, like I said, I was in the UK when I heard about this opportunity because I believed in what in Immeri. I believed in what I saw. I went for it by coming all the way down, and then putting in my best. I am dedicated to putting in my best, seeing it work against all odds because there will be odds, of course. Because I have always known that the road to success is never a straight line. So would there be odds? Yes, of course. But you would need to put in your best and recognize the odds when they come as distractions. When you recognize them as distractions, you would treat them rightly by starving them to death. Focus on your focus until you get to your destination. And above all, I always remind myself that you are in competition with no one. Collaboration makes it work. All right. So this is my caption for now. My life right now in Immeri. That's the best caption for it. Going for what I believe in, and I'm doing it against all odds. Thank you.
Wow. So thank you very much, Prisca, for the great caption, okay, of your life right now. And we wish you success every day in the business. So how about our Kukang of Africa, okay? Please share with us your caption, okay, to describe your life right now in Immeri.
Oh, okay. My best caption now in Immeri is just a simple word. A word that goes like this: a life of simple affordability. A life of simple affordability. There is nothing I I want now that I don't get. You understand? And my caption, I think I have brought a financial freedom, so it has really wiped away our tears. Immeri has kept us never regret in doing anything out there. Make sure that we talk to people and show them the rightful place of getting their money with less stress. With less stress, they will be financially free.
So I want to ask this: what is a typical day for you? Okay, can you describe a typical day for you now? Okay, that we are in this situation. How do you start your day? What activities are you doing? Prisca.
A typical day for me right now is it's busy, 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 busy. You know, it's always a very long day because a lot of training. I'm trying to adapt to the new normal, what has become our reality now, other than what we used to. So I'm trying to see how we can make use of this new normal or plug into this new normal to keep achieving the results we were getting. So now for me to get my team to always connect or get used to meetings online, you know, it's a bit challenging because a lot of people are not used to the online meetings. But it's my typical day now is 24 hours online. I am 24 hours online. Even after the easing of the lockdown, I find it difficult to even go anywhere. To even go out has become a big deal. I want to get used to this new normal and just make it a lifestyle.
So what is keeping your immune system boosted? Okay, nowadays.
V-side, V-side. In fact, I have like 5 boxes of V-side by my bedside. I've been on V-side, you know. I went on V-side 2 months straight, right? So V-side has been very helpful. I've been using V-side and staying online. Actually not easy, but I'm getting used to the new normal. Thank you so very much. First of all, my thanks goes to the whole of Immeri management. I would say thank you so much for making Immeri habitable, for making it a place of peace for us. Because in truth, without a peace of mind, there is nothing like money. You are not even interested in the money when you do not have peace of mind. So Immeri Global, the corporate, I give it to them, always making the place peaceful and habitable. I say thank you so much. And then to my entire team, I say a big shout out to us. Congratulations in advance to you all. Remember, keep starving your distraction, focus on your focus, and let's all win together. To the whole of Immeri Nigeria, I say congratulations to us all. Let's keep moving. Let's go diamond. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, we all never thought COVID-19 would be here with us, and we thought it was going to be for some people somewhere, and we would have been free. But the world has moved on. Things are never going to be the way we all used to have it. And so we are trying to get used to the new normal. And so, of course, the online is the way to go. For me, every day, for sure, we actually support our health by taking our amazing VTide, which is for the immune system. And I know all Immerians like yourself, Mr. Aris, I can see how you are bright these days. VTide has really made you another person, okay? Another positive and amazing person. Okay, so I take VTide and it's really helping me to boosting my immune system, okay, against the COVID as well. I actually also use the Adwell, And as for the virgin, it's for every home. Okay, so that's a good one. Seriously speaking, my day is full of meetings online. People from other countries, I mean, everywhere, connecting with people, trying to train people, and also doing Zoom meetings now and then. So that's how it's been. Once in a while, when we get the opportunity to pass by the office, we do. But for now, we are actually working online. And all of us who really want to make something good out of our lives, we have to face the new normal and try to change. We try to, how do I say it? We try to normalize ourselves, come into terms with the new system, whatever is happening to grow our businesses. So on that level, we are online businessmen. That's amazing. Thanks to everyone and all Immerians. The vision is real. We are in together. We have to get to the diamond. And I also want to thank my wife as well. She's been very supportive. In fact, the very first day I saw this opportunity, she was there to also appreciate the fact that Immeri is there for us, and Immeri will take us to our destination. So I want to thank my wife as well, Princess Cudjoe, and also to thank the team, the whole team, Pastor Cornelius and his team, Madam Paulina from Kumasi and her team, and Mr. Samuel and all the others, and our team in Botswana. We appreciate you. We are going to the top. We are going to diamond. That's where our focus is. And also to all Immerians, I want to congratulate all of us for being on this program together, and thank my upline, Mr. Daniel Sekwe, for introducing me to the amazing opportunity, and Papa J and the rest of the team, TD and Co, and every other person, Uncle Fred, our chairman. We appreciate all of you. Yes, not forgetting the Godfather himself, Mr. Andrew Apo, an inspirational person as well, our father as well in the business. And so to everybody, we say a big thank you to the corporate staff, to you yourself, Aris. You are a very awesome person. You are our energy in the business, okay? And our top leaders, Mr. Yapwayen and Mr. Lau and Mr. Tankamfu. We appreciate all of you. God bless you all. Immeri is the place for us to be, and we are going to build it together and get the best out of it. God bless you.
A typical day of my life is I've put it like a point that every day, at least in 2 days, I must make sure I did registration, because I have a lot of crowd. I have people behind me that loves Immeri. So they called me every day to talk to their prospects, which I've been doing. Every day I do registration. Like today, by the grace of God, I have 22 agency registration to do today, and which I've done the payment yesterday, and they just did some payment today, and I'm going to do the registration today. About 24 agency today. So I'm always busy. Even as we are doing this interview now, this is our spotlight show, and a lot of calls are coming in from my downlines. So we don't rest at all. We don't rest at all. We carry Immeri activity every day of our life. Every day we do Immeri. We don't rest. So because we know we want to meet our target. We want to meet our target in Immeri. Thank you very much, Immerians. I have to thank people that are behind, people that are my backbone in Immeri. Like the Reverend Daniel Skepi. I want to thank Fat Madleon. I want to thank Z Mama. I want to thank E.E. Odo. And the most important is Couscous 123. I want to thank all my downlines, even those that are coming up now. the firebrand people that are coming up, like Gold Space. I want to thank her. I want to thank everybody, all my downlines. I appreciate them. Without them, I will not get to where I am today. So I say thank you, everybody.
Oh, thank you very much, Madam Kukang. Okay, thank you, and congratulations for the 22 agencies. Okay, that you are signing up today.
Yeah.
So congratulations, you deserve a big round of applause. Okay, and all of you, okay, you all deserve a big round of applause. Okay, and that is the beauty of Immeri. Once somebody, of course, is making it, everybody will for sure make it. So everyone, okay, thank you very much. Okay, for staying with us. Thank you for joining us in this conversation with our three special guests. Our director from Immeri Ghana, Mr. Prince Eric Cudjoe, of course, our manager from Nigeria, Miss Prisca Ozoemena, and of course, our manager from Immeri, Nigeria, from Port Harcourt, okay, no less than our Kukang of Africa. So thank you very much, okay, for watching. As we say always here on the spotlight, that you can say anything to be the light, but you do whatever it takes to be on the spotlight. Till next week, thank you very much.